What's up, my Fina Lefts? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. Okay, so Loretta Devine was on Wendy Williams a few days ago promoting family reunion. So go in the description below, click the link, go to about the 6 minutes mark of the video, and that's where Wendy starts to talk about the new show and everything, and she brings up Kenya. And then Loretta Devine, listen to what she said. Okay, go on, I'll wait for you and then come back and let's talk about it. Okay, now that you've heard what she said, let me just start from the beginning. Most of you are aware that I announced a while ago that Kenya was going to be on a new show on Netflix called Family Reunion. In the videos that I posted behind the scenes, Kenya laughing around with some of the cast members, and also pointing out that I saw a script in Kenya hand, so she might be on 1 or 2 episodes, maybe just 1 episode, but we shall see. Nowhere in that video did I say it was Kenya Moore's show, or did Kenya even say it was her show. So let's go ahead and watch some of the footage.
Okay, Tina back there. And you know the legend is Loretta Devine there.
She is divine.
The legend.
Yes.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
They're making magic. Oh, I'm going to hate this because I'm chewing gum. Yes.
Kenya being hosted. It shows family reunion, and then Remember Cousin Kenya, episode 119. So it's possible that as the show progresses, Kenya character is not introduced until exactly what you see on your screen. Or it's also possible that, she might be introduced early. We don't know. But you
Hey guys, we are on lunch at Paramount. It's so sunny out, so we all decided to sit outside. Yeah.
Love acting, love working, love having playtime, getting to play different characters. Somebody is coming through. And I don't even want to go inside right now because it's so beautiful. All right. Turn it around so you guys can see where I'm going today. Just got to work. That's not my stage down there. That's the entrance. I think I gotta go way down.
You seen this? The Shade Room posted this about you.
Uh-oh!
She was shook.
No way. He plays too much.
see her the script sheet, it shows episode 119. So if 20 episodes were ordered, then that means Kenya is coming in, at the end. Probably though, if you read the cast list, she's not listed as someone being a part of the cast. Well, there you have it, okay? So when Kenya, got the gig, she went online, she posted this beautiful picture of her and Loretta Devine. This is what Kenya wrote about this image. Nothing but praises, just, speaking highly of, Miss Loretta, because, she's a legend and all of that, right? When the flyer came out about the show release date, this is what Kenya wrote. All right. Nowhere in what she wrote did you see my show. She wrote my episode. Okay? All right. That's that. This is the problem. I don't care if people want to admit it or not. You can say whatever you want about Kenya Moore, but her name is powerful. Okay? The issue here is that Loretta Devine said in the Wendy Williams interview that Kenya is on 1 episode. However, Kenya announced that it was her show. Okay. Now, this is not something where she said Kenya announced as in she said it in an interview or somewhere. She was actually referencing what Kenya wrote on Instagram. Kenya never said my show. She never wrote my show. She wrote my episode. What she said was to write the episode I'm in. My episode. My episode. No S, nothing. my episode, meaning one episode. So how does someone who's acknowledging that they're in one episode turn into they said it was their show? I completely see where Loretta Devine was misinformed, because she's Loretta Devine, right? She's at over 140 movies. She's a legend. A website announced the show, but the moment Kenya Moore shows up on set, guess what happens? The show went viral. Everyone started posting. Kenya Moore is going to be on Netflix. Kenya Moore does not need a piece from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore is doing big things. The blog pages were the ones who took the story and ran with it and said, Kenya Moore have a new show coming out. She's going to be in the show with Loretta Devine. So Loretta Devine probably felt like, wait a minute, we are the stars of the show. So why is Kenya Moore's name in the headline and we are being treated like second-class citizens? And so that's why she sat on the couch and completely lied on Kenya Moore. And of course, people are going to take that clip and run it around and say, there goes Kenya Moore lying again. Most of them don't even visit Kenya Moore page. They just follow what the blog pages have to say and run with it. So once again, they're about to take this clip, spread it around. There goes Kenya Moore lying again. How embarrassing. She's only going to be. If Wendy Williams did her research and the people on her show did their research, the same way how they were able to drag the picture, because that picture was on Kenya Moore Instagram page. So the same way they were able to drag this picture from Kenya Moore Instagram page, it's the same way they could have also dragged this right here and say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but this is what Kenya actually wrote. She wrote my episode, not my show. So they could have used that moment and correct. But do you think Wendy Williams, of all people who can't stand the ground that Kenya Moore walks on, is going to defend her and correct somebody on her behalf? Absolutely not. But Kenya is just going to take this as a lesson and keep it moving. Do you guys remember when I did my review of the show and I pointed out that they had an episode mentioning all of the queens? Okay? They mentioned all of the queens, but when it came to Kenya Moore, they completely left her out of mentioning the queens or whatever the case might be. Exactly. This is what I had to say about that. So to avoid making a 30-minute video, okay, for those of you who missed my review of this exact moment, then go to the video I did on the show, okay? I'm also going to include a link in the description below to make it easier for you. I'm going to fast forward to when I said the word pageant. There's a backstory to why they did this on the show, but I'm trying to avoid having to explain the entire backstory all over again. So let's just get right into the pageant part, okay? Go watch that video to get the backstory. So when they did the whole pageant situation, they started to flashback to all of the queens and Vanessa Williams and just everybody else. But now I understand Vanessa Williams was the first and Kenya Moore was the second, and I get it. But they flashed about 4 to 5 queens and basically wrote on the screen, all hail the queens, but did not include Kenya Moore in that lineup of queens. Listen, I am aware that we have different types of pageants, okay? I know. Miss America, Miss USA, Miss Universe, Miss Teen USA, and, Miss World. We got everything. So I'm not just focusing on Kenya category. What I'm saying is they flash queens from different pageant, including the one that Kenya Moore was a part of, but did not include her. And what I was also saying, that maybe they only flash pictures of the people who did it first, okay? But I was just like, I get it, And I'm not trying to be a technical, okay? It's not that deep for me. I'm just giving my review. If I have a show, okay, and I'm talking about queens and pageants and histories and all shades and all of that, and one of the girls, I don't care if she's in one episode and their scene is 2 seconds long, I don't care. The fact that she's a part of the show, I would have flashed a picture of her because she also still made history. That's just me. But like I said, I'm not going to be so technical and all deep on them. And listen, this was the part 1. In the beginning, they probably had no idea that, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and cast Kenya Moore in one of our last or a few episodes. Of course not. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, she might have a scene that have to do with that. So I don't want to jump ahead of myself. I'm just giving my review on that part. So what was the point and what was the reason of even suggesting that she comes on the show? Loretta Devine said, I have some stories. So from what we saw behind the scene, everyone was laughing and things like that. If something went bad behind the scene, I don't think Kenya Moore would have come to Instagram uplifting Loretta and being so kind. And then I guarantee you, if Kenya Moore did something behind the scenes, people would have talked about it. People talk. People would have actually come out and said, yo, what people be saying about Kenya Moore is true. She was a nightmare on the set. Not one story, not one negative story about Kenya. But Team Twirl wasn't having it. So Loretta Devine posted this picture with Wendy. And she wrote, getting the tea from at Wendy's show. Thanks for having me back. And then she went ahead and left a kissy face emoji. Wendy spilled the tea. Who told you Kenya said it's her show is lying to you, or you are being messy yourself? Go on Kenya's page and see what she said. She said, when my episode comes on, go look and stop being messy on Wendy. Go on, look for yourself. It's still there. Kenya never said it was her show. Stop lying. You're too old for that. Shaking my head. Love when you go on Wendy. She responded, Thank you, me too, love her. Okay, so that means she is reading her comments. Okay, this person, Susan, responded, you didn't have to lie on Kenya and be nasty. Kenya spoke highly of you and was happy to work with you, but all you did in return was embarrass her on national TV. I'm disappointed to see this other side of you. Shame. The person defending Loretta didn't say anything wrong. Shut the hell up. And then Suzanne responded, she did lie on Kenya, and it's public knowledge what Kenya wrote. Go and check on her page. It's still there. Maybe Miss Loretta was being messy or somebody lied to her. Either way, she was wrong. I'm disappointed in an attack on Loretta Devine as well. Okay, I admire you until you open your mouth and lie about Kenya Moore. You were being messy as you're too old for that. Age gracefully. Shaking my head. Out of all people, you decided to lie on Kenya. Disappointed in you. Yes, Miss Loretta, that was messy of you to say that about Kenya when she was just happy and humbled to work with you. Why would she say her show? Shaking my head. Kenya never said it was her show. She clearly stated the episode she was on, but I still love you the same. I had so much respect for you, especially after what Kenya said about you in her post, only for you to say what you said on Whitney, which was a complete lie. You did not have to do that. Please don't lie on Kenya Moore. I really thought that would be beneath you. Still love you though. Why did you lie on Kenya? She didn't say it was her show. When and where did Kenya say it's her show? Shaking my head. 70 years old woman sitting on national TV talking nonsense, what that person meant. This is so disappointing. They went in. They were like, legend or not, they went in on Miss Devine. so from the looks of things, it looks like Loretta Devine knows how to use social media and knows what's going on. Okay, but it's also possible that she might have a team or someone in her family or whatever running her social media, because you have people throwing her age in there. Oh, she's beautiful, she looks young, but she's 70 and all of that. Maybe she didn't know. It's possible. Or it's also possible that the producers probably threw that in her ear. When you go to Wendy, she's going to ask you about Kenya. When she asks you about Kenya, tell her what Kenya said. So without doing any research, she just went and repeated what Kenya said. Now, that right there was a terrible play if producers did that, because they felt like, you know what, Netflix is quick to cancel and snatch a show. Okay, the show is okay. I might have to watch it a few times. It have to grow on me, and I already said that in my original video. So I'm not saying this now because of this. I said the show is okay, and it would have to grow on me. That's what I said in the original video. So it's possible they did that, thinking because people hate Kenya more, that will lead to that part of the clip being reposted. Okay. And people will drag Kenya Moore name, but then that will give the show more publicity that it needs, and then people will go and check the show out, leading to the ratings, and then Netflix will probably then allow them to release part 2, and the show won't get canceled. But to me, if that's the case, that's terrible, because had she just did her research just from a click of putting Kenya Moore name in the same Instagram that she's on, as she's in her research, she was going to see that she never said my show. And the fact that Kenya been uplifting her and posting nothing but positive things about her, referring to her as a legend in the videos and everything. And like I said, it would have been something beautiful, a beautiful moment. Oh, look, Loretta Devine saying positive things about Kenya Moore. So if the producers thought her being negative was the right way to go, they completely dropped the ball, because here she goes, uplifting Tia, putting Tia on the pedestal, and oh my God, then when it came to Kenya Moore, it was like, you saw the video, you saw her body language. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear what happened on set and what Kenya did on set. You know what I'm saying? And we might not even get to see Kenya episode, but hey, it's up to Netflix to stay completely drop the ball. Not to put, light skin, dark skin, whatever the case might be. But why it had to be the 2 dark skinned women? Okay, why it had to be them? Why it had to be them? It's sad. And yes, I'm on the verge of losing my voice, but I'm hanging in there. You can still hear me, so that's good. Team Twirl, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always coming through and defending Kenya Moore. Okay, I'm more on the let me just do the video and talk about it side. I'm not, on the let me make a comment on social media side. Okay, so for those of you who be in the comments going all hard for Kenya Moore, shout out to every single one of you. Thank you. And those of you who always come on this channel, support all the videos, and just uplift this sister, even though she's doing her best, but yet people keep trying her. Shout out to you. Kenya did not respond to anything, and I hope she keep it that way, unless the video and the clip from Wendy Williams starts getting heavy, like traction, and people start coming for her, then yes, respond. But at this point, whatever extra publicity they're looking for, don't even pay any attention, and so far she's not, but only time will tell. Anyways, I'm wishing Kenya Moore and everyone nothing but the best. I want to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.